Yo, we should be live. Let's get this game going. Versus the Vikings. See how this one goes and shit.
It's week 8 of the National Football League. And coming up is the lockdown man himself, Jair Alexander, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Packers and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Lambeau Field.
We've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still no momentum this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Alright. Okay.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not
Surprised he even caught it.
The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Vikings set to go to work, and they're
usually they just let that shit bounce.
NFC a season ago, now in his 12th year, 6th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
And no excitement unless
Kirk Cousins. Let's see what kind of cousin gonna be today. First cousin or his third?
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So,
That shit was funny when Skip and Shannon used the fucking name on him like that. What the fuck? No way the rain's that bad.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Cousins.
Oh.
He's going to dump this home to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this Packers.
Really felt like he got more yardage than that. Just 3 on the play.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now you just max protect on offense.
Oh, damn.
Pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game.
Looks like he's gonna be a second cousin today.
5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be
Kirk
working
Cousins
together
second.
as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's taken at around the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here.
Let's get it. Playing in the shitty fucking rain.
Packers set to go to work. And at the helm, number 23. A lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
First down, Love the pass.
Oh, no, that slipped. Pretty sure he was like definitely on the ground or some shit flying. Looked like he was slipped.
Love looking to throw it.
Yeah, that was dumb as fuck. Didn't even get any yard.
every second down. The Packers at 6-0.
What is Jones hurt? Why is Dylan out here? Fuck it though.
Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach,
oh, he's gonna go quick.
instead of just
really ran
the
this.
very
It's always Jones up there.
you point out to him, run, a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
To throw now. Here's Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It shows like airballed over there and shit.
Up to the task on
Can he even make a field goal from
play.
there? Oh, fuck.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
That is some bullshit.
In September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. You look at this Packers defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw again. Cousins. And that'll be off the mark. Too far.
And pushing to the ground, too.
I know coaches tell us all the time that isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Cousins. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
7 Cousins.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So
How is he in field goal?
get it to the sideline out of bounds.
No way.
No one's going to have a chance at it.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway.
Let's go. We both missed a field goal.
NFL kickers nowadays,
I fucked up mine, dude.
easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong for plenty of play.
All right, team.
First down, it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down,
It's just
still 10
fucking
yards to go.
run the ball with Dylan. Tire out this defense a little bit.
Love with a give to Dillon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
It's probably his turn,
He
you know.
gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Poor birds.
Searching
I don't know what
yards
that.
here to pick up the
Fuck it
first
though. Let's see
down.
who gets open.
Love. He's going to rifle one deep left
That's
side.
terrible.
And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage
Go
there,
for
they
it.
were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there. And it winds
And
up
they moved him around. Oh, dude, that's terrible.
They go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly
Better than
an
a sack.
interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football.
Come on,
now.
team.
Excellent
Jair's
field
fired up.
position.
Look at that, dude.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 11 carries, 59 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up the notch.
Throw over the middle, take it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple.
He was already hurt? Come on.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a
player shaken up. Get paid millions.
Second down and 8. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep.
But that was probably the best fake I've ever seen.
Pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 19-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. A throw there, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
At today, I can't even sign half the fucking players on my roster probably because of Aaron Rodgers and his dumbass. Get all the money from Green Bay.
Cousins on fourth down. They'll find Osborne here. Oh, he's going to be stopped up right at that unofficial yellow line, but I do believe he got the 2 yards. Yes, confirmed by the referee. It's a first down. Cousins to throw it. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. Cousins.
All right, let's do it, Campbell. You could probably run this back. You're pretty fast. Why is he running all goofy?
Into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be...
This year should be pretty... It's not going to be as bad as what people give it. I think we're going to do better than the Bears. Vikings, I don't know what the fuck they're going to look like this year.
Carlson now for the point after.
It's going to be an interesting...
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Ooh.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it.
This guy should be kicking field goals. What the fuck? Look.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on
You
this.
could probably kick it from the 50.
To the 25.
That's like 6 or 7 yards.
Now remember, they were just out here a
It's
moment
like probably
ago
lower
through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football.
Just in type loose.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost...
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Looking like a third cousin right now. Come on, Kurt. Kurt. Or Kurt. Kurt. Kirk. Is it Kurt? Or Kurt? Kurt Cousins.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first
Kirk
down.
Cousins. Kirk Cousins.
To throw, Cousins.
Yeah, come on.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. 6-0 our score after.
That was like the longest fucking quarter I've ever had to deal with.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Running from the shotgun with Madison.
Ain't no fucking way.
Right down Broadway. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison. His third rushing touchdown on the year.
All right, so this is what we have to look forward to. Third cousins.
The point after through the raindrops.
He didn't even do shit.
And they take the lead here at 7-6. Minnesota's kick team ready.
Dude, they did that fucking last week.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone.
Oh, how am
Where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Look how he's going fast as fuck.
Ready to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better.
Oh, third pick of the season.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
On second down, this is Madison. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's Cousins. That is incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there.
Looks like he didn't even do anything. He threw that. Why are they going for it?
Now drive they started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And it's
Because I went for it like around that area too.
and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, through the interception,
Nobody could get open.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
23 yards to pick up there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
RTRE, dude, you got hurt like 3 or 4 times this season already. Come on.
As they line up 2nd and 10.
My best lineman. It's just
Looking out of the gun.
out for the
Love. And his throw here is incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're
What the fuck are these
you
plays
got to be
called?
careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this
Shit's
should be a
done.
cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Now a shot taken.
This is the fucking win. We're going against the win.
Incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Vikings to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins.
What in the fuck is that?
Late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing is Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So now after the the sack. Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Back to throw.
He purposely took a safety. I swear.
Taken down for the safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
All right. It's momentum. Come on, team. Defense has played decent. Besides that run.
Get some hang time here. The return is Reed. So here are the Packers now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive.
Reed, you had like 243 yards last week.
Off the play fake, Love.
Dude, it's like so bad. Like, what the fuck is going on?
It would be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't
We did okay last game.
Next series before you get
this
out
game
there.
is fucking
Let's get together,
garbage.
guys. Let's get this thing moving.
We didn't even see the fucking guy.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Man, come on, Dobbs. How can't you do anything?
Starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Love to throw for it on 4th.
Yeah. Wow. 3-15.
Pick up the first, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Oh, a solid stiff arm in some open field. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Cousins now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Devontae Wyatt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold.
Somebody catch.
They get a little breathing room.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. To throw now. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. Calling a gain of 6 on the play.
Just speed up the clock to 2 minutes. This game is fucking weird.
8-7 our score.
I mean, I should have 9 points.
As we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Damn, dude, where's my protection?
He'll go down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Play action this time with Love. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards.
got the cat going crazy. He's trying to get in, but he's just gonna meow. Oh,
Out of the
yeah.
shotgun, it's Love.
It's a flip.
And this will be
Dude.
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Going back to Love.
Why did he, like, that is just
The good signal callers would never go back
out of this world. What the?
protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very
Past 2
quickly.
weeks, he's
And
just
that's why
been
they
not
were able to get to
accurate
him and hit
whatsoever.
him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That
I have to go for one of those screen passes.
coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Throwing. Love. They go screen with Dillon. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, Love. He finds Watson complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, we gotta get this man as a touchdown.
Love.
Damn.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Love now on 2nd down. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Ish.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Buying time to his big loss here as he's taken down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
That's how we do it. We don't go out like that, chat. That's not how it goes. We never give up. 4th and goal? Where?
And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like, why'd that guy just sit there like that? He didn't even move when anybody like ran past him.
As a former DB, you
Just
want to grab
sat.
that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and
Fucking
don't say it,
weirdo.
because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Ah, that's true. You've said that before.
He just caught a touchdown. Give him a break.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout
Just to piss off
defensively
third coach.
after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, week 8 of the NFL season. will begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. Adam Thielen up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Michael Gallup, a touchdown reception.
Come on, they really showing that? They really doing me like that? Third fucking cousins? Look at them. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Some good quality footage right here. That's what we want to see. Third cousins.
Both these teams getting a chance to
What, did they even show that touchdown that I threw?
If need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And
Our
for the call
team
of the
was
second
doing
half, here's
terrible.
Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks. As
Get the ball, though. The rain is still pouring.
As we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Ooh. We'll break one out with him one of these games.
Getting set to start off this third quarter.
Don't know which one.
The lead, CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I
Ooh.
think that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look
Slow
at
ass
this
Viking.
injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Couldn't be a real one.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of
Missed the first one,
the
but not
Vikings
the
will take
second.
over here, 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw, Cousins. His throw incomplete.
That was pickable. He could have picked it.
They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Going up top.
Hit him in the helmet.
Connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Should be like 8 cousins.
Right now, as he's
8
on the
cousins.
for Minnesota. Let's take it inside his own 40. 35 yards that time on the punt. And that will pick up as they take over. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Love.
Yeah, this game is just not his.
Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Cousins throw taken in by Hockenson here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cousins now from the 50. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how
this game is just not it for either of our teams. This is
what top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you.
feels like there should be no interceptions both ways. What the fuck's hurt?
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek. And we'll
make millions.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Holding. Offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Love from his end zone on third down. And he is not going to
Couldn't
get
throw
away.
it.
The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Will go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. They are in need of
All of a
6
sudden.
yards here if they hope to
Come
move the
on.
chains.
You know what's going on.
Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
I don't know what the fuck's going on out there, but I don't want to
Here's
know.
1st and 10. Now Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And this won't be
Oh yeah, the dog's got new toys. Heavy ass fucking
We talk about defenders,
Right.
specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes
play
on the
ball
right
or
spot.
some
He had
weird
that
shit
eye
for
down the
heavy
entire
duty
time.
dogs.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
1st down, Love to pass. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
You watch Dillon run there, and he looks just like an enforcer for the Packers offense. And he is. He gets the ball, and you know you're in store for a punishing, powerful run. Almost 1,600 yards over the last 2 seasons on the ground.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Love. For the right side, going to be complete to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3/4 of the books. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That'll be caught right side by Reed. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense...
He's going to go down, sacked back at the 14-yard line. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Bakhtiari's hurt again. What in the fuck is going on?
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
Bruce Sternum. What the fuck? How do you bruise a sternum? What the fuck is that?
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Vikings head out to take over once again. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
And this time will be intercepted.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them. Pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Cousins now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Let's go. I got more sacks than them.
Figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
On the move to his left.
And this one too low.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have. It's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. They go screen with Dillon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A nice pickup at 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Love now to pass on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Fuck. Couldn't hold it, huh?
Love, they go play action now. And this is incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on, what the fuck is that? Why is he out throwing receivers?
Because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now a throw here to his running back. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This game is just like on some shit.
That leads to a 2nd and 10.
No clue how to fucking.
Hunt will try going up the middle, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been stymied left and right, converted only 1 time. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Another incomplete.
Break out on 3rd down. Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This will be taken at the 10. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense.
Well, this is taken in.
No fucking time.
He's on his way across midfield. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
Well, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
I don't even think it's the same fucking kicker.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. That's caught by Addison. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. Completes this to Jefferson.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
To Jefferson on the slant.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here comes second down.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And this is caught.
He was just outran the entire fucking time.
Everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Love. That's complete to Dobbs. He's into space past the 20.
Dobbs is just getting yards.
8-yard line before going out. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Love. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on
Had to even out the touchdown interception kind of ratio.
They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the lead now up to 14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
Dude was avoiding my character.
So Cousins and the Vikings down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 20 seconds to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Yeah, he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
4 ticks on the clock.
And a timeout called here.
What are you going to do in 4
Not sure
seconds?
the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
Let's check out the stats.
So for Green Bay, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.